What's up, gang? Case here with our CrossFit and at-home strength work for Friday, April 17th. We're dropping our tempo for our hinge work this week, still hitting those hamstrings and hips in some different angles as well. So we've got 3 rounds, 10 split stance RDLs, 10 lateral deadlifts, and then switching our pike ups into pike overs. So we'll be moving those legs side to side on that core movement today. On our split stance RDLs, go heavy enough on those 10 reps to where you've got 1-2 reps left in the tank. Our goal is going to be to use the same weight next week, but to go 12 reps per side. This split stance RDL is the same motion as our double leg RDL. So we want to load up our glutes and hamstrings in the bottom, keeping our back flat. The only difference is we're keeping all of our weight shifted over one leg. This other toe is just back here as a little bit of a balance piece. At the top, neutral gaze, squeeze your butt, squeeze your belly, and then we're going to push those hips back as we descend. Only go as deep as you can while keeping your back flat. So if that upper back starts to round or that lower back starts to round, that's your cue to stop there and then fire back to the top. Pace on these 10 reps today, controlled on the way down, faster on the way up, and then no pause at the top today. We're trying to keep that muscle under tension for as long as we can. So if we spend a lot of time at the top, then we're letting it rest. 10 on one side, take a short break if you need to, 10 on the other side. Do want these sets to be difficult today. And then we'll go into our lateral deadlift. So we'll have one arm outstretched. That's the arm you'll be stepping towards. As we step out, we're getting into similar to like a lateral lunge position. The only difference is we're not dropping our hips down as far. We're leaving our hips up in this hinge position where your hip is about halfway between your knee and your shoulder. You're looking down at the ground in the bottom. The leg you're stepping towards is the one that bends. This other leg should stay straight. And then we're going to stand back tall all in one motion. Out to the side, tap between the arches of the feet. Same as most of the movements that we do. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt at the top because we want to keep that core braced. And then it also helps us use those muscles in our legs as we work. 10 on one side, 10 on the other for those. And then we'll finish up with 12 pike overs. Sitting up tall. Good way to get set up on this is whatever object you're lifting over should be right at the center of your belly button, and then let's bring one foot over to the side. If you want to go higher, you can turn your dumbbell up. If you want to go a little bit lower, you can leave that dumbbell down. Our goal is to keep our fingertips as far forward as we can while keeping these legs straight. Push into the ground as we lift over, tap the heel, lift back over. So if it feels too easy, try to bring those fingertips a little bit farther forward. Make that little tent out of your hand so that you get a longer reach with that arm. Press into the ground, lift over. Press into the ground, lift over. 12 reps on those. 3 rounds today. Rest about 30 seconds in between movements. We'll have one more week of these movements for our performance week, so pushing up the load or the volume and the intensity a bit. That's going to be it for our strength work. We'll see you back soon for our Metcon.